Oi oi guys, welcome back to another budget guitar show, and today we're back with the Bullfighter guitar which I purchased from Amazon, and we're going to take a look under the hood today because people have been asking me, what does it look like down there? Have you actually had a look? No, I haven't, and I also want to see that after I've changed the string trees right here, which I'll show you a better look at in a moment, has that actually made any difference to the tuning stability when I use the whammy bar? So, without further ado, let's start the show.
Here's Johnny!
Yes, originally this guitar came with the standard winged string trees, and of course when playing with the whammy bar it was going out of tune so much that in the comments people said maybe try changing out the string trees. Well, this I did, and I picked up these ones from Amazon. They are gold roller string trees for not much money, and I decided to whack those on. Something else that people asked me about was, why didn't you do a direct comparison between this version and the Fazli version? Well, I didn't think I needed to muddy the waters in that last video on this Bullfighter guitar, but I'll tell you what, in order for me to test the tuning while using the whammy bar on this guitar, why not have a little sound demo test up against the Fazli version? Here it is. And yes, after that little test, I can confirm that the guitar is now staying in tune after I use the whammy bar. But of course, what this video really is about is getting underneath this pickguard and seeing what we've got in there. So, let's do it now. Okay, so first we've got to get these strings off. So I'll loosen these off right now. And as these are locking tuners, we must undo them. Let's cut these strings like so. Now let's take them all out of this bridge if we can. No, I think what is going to be best first is to take the back plate off. So this is what we'll do. Let's get this back plate off. Now you may be saying to yourself, why don't I just poke them through the back here at the bridge? But I find that sometimes they just don't want to come out. So I find it easier to restring without this back plate being on, and then just spend a couple of minutes putting the back plate back on. I think maybe this would also be a good time to mention that if you like the t-shirt I have on, you can get these in the Teespring store, which is down below in the description box, and these also do have a back print. So they're worth, getting hold of, or at least going to take a look at. So we've done that now. Let me get these strings off. They don't really want to come out for some reason. Okay, well, that took me quite a while to get those strings out of the bridge. So this is what we have right now. So I'm going to unscrew this metal scratch plate and we'll take a look at what's inside. Okay, and here comes the moment of truth. Let's lift this pickguard. Here we go. And yes, it is all kind of laminated, the whole body. I'll just grab my other camera and I'll get some of this close-up footage. So what you're seeing on screen now is exactly what I'm seeing. This is the underside here. There we have our pots, which they look like, if I can just see that there, 500k pots. There we go. The wiring's not bad. Here are the pickups. Is there something written on the back of those pickups? There is. Let me get my eyes on those. Master Who or something like that. 50S. I think I'll have to look that up and see exactly what those are. This one seems to be unbranded. I can't see anything on there apart from it just saying bridge. But yeah, that is what the guitar looks like inside and how it's routed. There you go. So yeah, not too bad. I'm going to have to look those pickups out and see exactly what they are. But okay, I'll get it back together, put the new strings on, and then we'll take a look at what these pickups could possibly be. So I had a little bit of a problem there. Once I'd put the guitar back together and put the strings on, the humbucker pickup suddenly stopped working, and I had to take it all apart again and try and find what the problem was. So as you will have heard, guys, I had a bit of a problem when I put this back on, that the humbucker was not working properly, and I've had a few failed attempts at trying to fix it, but this is the problem right here. This wire has come off the lug, because the lug, if I can get that to go in, the lug is literally not very good. There we go, that's a better view of it. So I'm going to try and get it back onto the log, and hopefully that will fix the problem with this guitar. Okay, so I've managed to reattach the wire to the log. I'm not going to celebrate just yet, because I've done this before yesterday, and when I flicked the switch, the pickup selector switch, it stopped working again. But I found some cheap strings. Let's see if it is cause for celebration. Have I fixed it? And now for the moment of truth. I have indeed fixed it. I'm happy with it. Well, I'm very, very glad I managed to fix this guitar and get it back working again. I'm not very technical on the ins and outs of things. I just do a bit of trial and error, really. But as a person who doesn't have much money and never has had much money, I really appreciate the value in things. And this may be a budget guitar, and I may have lots of other guitars. I still really wanted to get this thing fixed and working. We must thank our budget backers, who are of course as always right here, and I couldn't do this show without them. If you fancy helping out the channel, there's various ways down below in the description box, or you could click that join button. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as that really helps the channel, and if you're new here, why not subscribe? Or you could watch another video, which should be popping up here anytime soon. Just remains for me to say, stay safe, stay sane, but do keep rocking.